It's a good Saturday to be at the Magic Kingdom. Hi everyone, this is Herb from World of Walt, and welcome to another Saturday morning live broadcast from Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. It is a warm Saturday morning here in mid-October, kind of early mid-October. About 81 degrees, supposed to get up to about 90 today. A little bit sticky in the air too. Feels a little more like summer than fall, but still a beautiful day and a great time to be here at the Magic Kingdom. Thanks for joining me. We're going to take a little walk right down the middle of Main Street, USA, and then we will hang a left. We'll see what's going on in Liberty Square, maybe a bit of Frontierland, head through Fantasyland, and then make our way over to Tomorrowland. Ryan, happy Saturday for you. 1 week left to go. Very good.
Please keep those face coverings on for
Crystal, good morning.
well.
Welcome. Got some people getting their photographs here. And plenty of reminders everywhere that you need to wear a mask. In fact, I saw a new sign today that has a graphic illustration on how your mask needs to cover your chin and your nose. Heather, good morning to you in Virginia. Yes, it is a beautiful fall day. A little warm. It's lower 80s right now. Going to get up to 90 today, but a beautiful day. Rebecca joined. Rebecca, hello. Thank you for being here. Lisa from Long Island, New York. Hope you are doing well. Greg and Katie joined. Liz asked if we were on YouTube today. Thank you for asking that question. No, not today. I will post this broadcast back to YouTube when I'm done. But for some reason, my MobCam application just doesn't seem to want to work correctly these days. So I'm back to Facebook only. I'll see if I can spend some time trying to figure out what's going on there. So this sign was at the Ticket and Transportation Center. And it's a bit of a stern warning, a little more stern than Disney has been in the past, saying guests not properly wearing an approved mask will be asked to leave. So they're being very direct about their requirements. Tim Peterson, got a softball weekend. Tim, nice to see you. Thanks for taking a minute to join. I always enjoy seeing your comments. I got some folks here on Main Street looking back up at the train station, which probably means that we've got some characters up on the second floor. That's what it looks like to me. Let's take a peek. See if we can get a good spot. Oh, looks like a set of princesses are up there. A little bit hard to see. See if we can get a better angle over here. We're not so much in the sun or the dark. I see Rapunzel. I see Belle. I see Merida, Snow White. Very good. Tim Farmer is on the broadcast. Hello to you. Buddy, good morning. Says thank you for sharing some time in the Magic Kingdom. It's my pleasure to do that. Thank you for being here. Appreciate all the comments. Always fun to chat back and forth with everyone. Thank you for all the likes and the hearts, the thumbs up, especially the shares. Great way to get the word out. Thank you for that. Okay, let's continue our tour down Main Street, USA. Town Square Theater, normally the home to meet and greets. Not right now, though. No traditional meet and greets happening here at the Magic Kingdom. Although we do have some spots to see characters, just like we saw a moment ago. Mary Jo joined us. Hi, Mary Jo. Nice to see you. Sandy from Virginia. 34 days to go. Good for you. I hope you have a great trip. Amy in Ohio says maybe next year. Hope you get an opportunity to come on down. Next year will be an interesting year as it is the 50th anniversary. We don't really know just what those plans are going to look like. What I heard was the original idea was that the 50th would be celebrated throughout the year 2021, but now it might start in October of 21, which is the opening day, and go into 2022. All right, great view. One of the best right down Main Street, USA, with the newly painted castle in the background. Looks great. Actually much better in person.
Just a few reminders. Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times.
Kelly, good morning to you in Fort Lauderdale.
Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing.
Lots of announcements. So Main Street is decked out for the fall time. You can see here in the windows of the Emporium, they've got some pumpkins out, some fall garland. Looks really nice. It's always fun to check out the windows on Main Street USA. Always something new to see. And one of the highlights of the fall season here in the Magic Kingdom are these Mickey pumpkin wreaths. Always very fun. Carla from Canada, hello to you. Thanks for being here on the broadcast.
What?
Raymond from Scotland, nice to see you. Always fun to hear people from all over the world joining in. Thank you for that. Evie, good morning, says thanks as always. It's my pleasure. Appreciate your joining me today. Christy has joined the broadcast, and Scott as well. Hello to you. Gail says loves the new castle colors. You know, I do as well. At first I wasn't so sure, but as I mentioned, it does look much better in person, and it kind of grows on you. It's got a very regal feel to it. In fact, as I drove into the Magic Kingdom today, I noticed that the toll booths are getting a new paint scheme. So later today, I hope to publish an article over at worldofwalt.com. I can show you what that looks like. It kind of reminds me of the paint scheme from the castle. There's some deep purple blue colors and some gold pink accents. That seems to be very popular here in the Magic Kingdom these days. Heather says, Main Street is a favorite, feels like home. It does. When you get here, you know you are ready for a good day in the Magic Kingdom. Kelly says, thanks for taking us along. The best part of Saturday. Thank you, Kelly. It's nice of you to say. Always fun to share some Disney with you. Can hear some music up here that's different than the Main Street music. I'm wondering if a cavalcade might be coming our way. We'll keep our eyes open. I think maybe one is. So there are no more parades, no more nighttime spectaculars at the Walt Disney parks. But there are occasionally these cavalcades, which are kind of fun. It's very short. You don't have to camp out a half hour ahead of time. But it's maybe one parade float, a few characters, maybe some dancers. It's fun. So we'll take a second and check that out here. Leslie has joined. Leslie, hello to you. Cindy as well. All right, this looks like a Halloween-like cavalcade. Looks like Jack Skellington is on the way. Shirley said, bigger crowd than expected. It does feel like in the past month there have been more and more people, for sure. Connie's joined. Hello to you. Sandy says, we're there in June. Going to be here next December. Hope you have a good trip. Shirley says, looks fantastic. It is a beautiful day. Wow, George was here on the very first day in 1971 as a youngster. Very cool. Okay, the cavalcade's taking a little bit of time to get here. See Jack Skellington over to the side doing his thing, whatever it is that he does. Jessica, good morning to you. Asked if I know about the capacity. Disney does not make that information public. We do know that there are restrictions on capacity. You have to have a reservation, but exactly what the numbers are is not public. Susan, boo to you too. Jack and Sally and Oogie Boogie. Tim says, always enjoys a parade. Me too. Always fun. All right, let's make our way into the hub before we hang a left. Alex said, cool to see something normal. It is good to see some normal things happening here at Walt Disney World in the Magic Kingdom. Stephanie's joined the broadcast. Hello to you. Chris says, have a great day. Thank you, Chris. Hope you do too. Susan says, can't wait for December 7th. I assume that's when you're going to be here. I hope you have an amazing trip. Good time of the year to come. Early December, typically the crowds are down. Christmas decorations are up. All right, there's partner statue. Looks good. Jerry, good morning to you. Says, thanks for sharing. Jerry's my pleasure. Let's continue our tour of the Magic Kingdom. We're going to head down to Adventureland. We might see what the wait time looks like for Pirates of the Caribbean. Before I started the broadcast, I checked on the My Disney Experience app, and it had a good long wait time. We're going to take a little tour through Fantasyland. I understand that Small World is under scrims for some refurbishment. We'll make our way over to maybe the Storybook Circus or Tomorrowland area. See if we can get on an attraction without too long a wait time. I'm tempted to wait in line for the Speedway so we can get a better view into the Tron Coaster construction. Alta, hello from Alabama. Hello to you. Carol, sorry Carol, I missed your comment. Something about Christmas and Halloween. So Disney is planning to put up Christmas decorations this year. Typically that will happen 1 or 2 days right after Halloween is over. Okay, we can hear the music of Main Street starting to fade into the background and the drums of Adventureland starting to kick in. Over here on the right is the Magic Kingdom location of Club 33, the ultra exclusive members only club for people who've got some big bucks to spend. You know anybody who can get me in, send me an email, info@worldofwalt.com. Karen, welcome to the broadcast. Jeffrey says Pirates is showing 50 minutes. Yeah, that's a good long time. Thank you for that info. So I don't think we'll be waiting in line for Pirates of the Caribbean. So over here to our left, Juana Bob's kiosks, which I think were open at one point. Maybe they're just not open today or open at this point in the day. Disney has been reopening more and more throughout the parks, but there are still items that are closed down, which is something kind of unusual to see. Usually all the parks have everything open all the time, but not right now. Well, except maybe some restaurants for certain meal times. Ginger, thanks for joining the broadcast. Welcome. Jenny says, have a magical day. Thank you, Jenny. Appreciate that. Hope you have a great day, too. So this is kind of fun to see these wait time boards that Disney has throughout the parks. Of course, you can get the wait times in the My Disney Experience app right in your hand. It looks a little washed out on the broadcast here. It's putting some safety messages up here. And here's the new sign again, showing the graphic how face coverings must cover the nose and the mouth. Jungle Cruise 40, Pirates 50, Swiss Family Robinson. No, wait, I can't believe it. Aladdin, Magic Carpets, 15 minutes. Tiki Room is continuous. Astro Orbiter, 35. I was thinking about that. Speedway is 25. All right, so maybe the Speedway is going to be it, but we will continue on. We'll see what it looks like when we get over there. Debbie from New Hampshire, hello to you. Tina from Ohio, thank you for joining the broadcast. It's great to see everybody here. It's fun to share a little bit of what's happening inside Disney World with you. It is a sticky Saturday morning, about 82 when I started. It's going to go up to 90 today before our traditional afternoon showers cool things off. This week is probably going to be a repeat of all of that. John put the link for the store in. Thank you for that, John. And actually, John, you can get the award today for prompting the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. If you'd like to have a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. You can go to that link that John provided, or worldofwaltstore.com. You can find a link to the club, also to the t-shirt shop. I think next weekend, the 17th, I'll be announcing a new t-shirt. I'm pretty excited about the design. And it's going to be on sale, which is always a good thing. All right, looks like the line for the Jungle Cruise is extending out here. A lot of folks waiting for their honey tour. Enchanted Tiki Room. It's fun to check out every once in a while. Troy, thanks for being here. It's a little bright and my screen is a little dark, so I can't see all the comments well, but please keep them coming. Deborah has joined. Hello to you. Debbie, hello. Okay, looks like the line for the Pirates of the Caribbean is really stretching out here. But it looks like Disney was prepared for this. You can see the social distancing markers on the ground. And my experience is that people do follow them well. People don't always follow the regulations about masks, but they typically do for the social distancing in the lines. All right, we are going to continue on. We'll see what's happening in Frontierland. When I started up the broadcast, the Splash Mountain attraction was down. Let's try to see if it's operating now. It's become renewed in its popularity because of the pending reworking of the theme. We don't know when that's going to happen, but it will one of these days. And hello to you. Okay, so show is 50 minutes here. Standby wait time for Pirates. Mark, hello to you from Chesapeake, Virginia. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here today. Kathy, hello to you. All right, we'll continue our tour. Cheryl, hello to you. Says, wishes she were here, but planning a trip in April. You know, if you can't be here, planning a next trip is a good way to spend some time. And if you're not planning a trip, watching the live broadcast is a good way to spend some time. Vicky says masks are still required. Yes, they are. And Disney has been very strict about its enforcement. Saw a couple news signs today with a graphic that explains very clearly that masks must be worn. They have to cover your nose and your chin. Christopher says, is Country Bear Jamboree running? Yes, it is. I actually had a chance to experience it a few weeks ago. It's a lot of fun. Show is the same. Disney has blocked off, I think, every other row, if I remember right, and there are certain seats within the row that are also blocked off. So there's social distancing, but the show is up and running, and it's still as corny and fun as ever. Eric says, best part of the day. Thank you for that. Let's take a peek over in Splash Mountain before we hang a U-turn of sorts. Going to make our way through Liberty Square, Fantasyland, and over towards Tomorrowland. All right, Splash Mountain music is up and rocking, just fun. So it looks like maybe Splash Mountain is up and running again. I saw a boat come through. Here's a boat right here, but it seems to be empty. So maybe they're getting ready or doing some testing. Yeah, it looks like a couple boats there are empty. Here's a boat that has a gentleman in it. Oh, but he looks like he may be a cast member. Yeah, so perhaps there's still an issue with the attraction. It looks like it's running empty. Okay, interesting. Let's continue our tour. Head over to Liberty Square and Fantasyland. See what's going on there. Okay, this section of the park not as crowded as Main Street. Of course, all the people are coming in to start off their day in Main Street. Many people head right to Tomorrowland. Not quite as many people, in my experience, head left over here to Frontierland. But still, a good crowd. The Magic Kingdom reservations were out today, as are most of the reservations for most of the parks on the weekends. All the locals like me come out, and there are no more spots. Jeff says he checks in on Wednesday. Good for you. I hope you have a great trip. It's an interesting time to come. Definitely not a typical time, but it is. There are advantages. So the crowd levels, while they have been growing for sure in the past month, are down compared to what you would typically see. There are no parades, there are no fireworks, there are no traditional meet and greets, but you can see and do a lot in a short period of time. And if large crowds have put you off, this can be an interesting time to come and visit Walt Disney World. Kathy, hello to you from, is it Michigan? I think it was Michigan. Okay, we can see Country Bear Jamboree here to our right. Looks like it's running 11 to 8, so not open quite yet. Hi, look up there, it's Chip and Dale. In kind of their Halloween-like costumes. I think they're playing a game of hide and seek from each other. Cassie, hi to you. It's nice to see you. Terry says, miss Walt Disney World. A little bit of hide and seek, that's fun. Sue says, leaves New Hampshire on Monday for Florida for the winter. Sounds like a good time to get out of the Northeast. I hope you have a very safe travel and you enjoy the winter season. It is a great time to be here. Okay, let's continue on. We're going to hang a left over here at Liberty Square right before the Hall of Presidents, see what's going on in Fantasyland before we make our way over to Tomorrowland. And if the line isn't too outrageous, we'll probably go and check out the Speedway. Okay, you can see a PhotoPass photographer is out here still taking pictures. That happens throughout different spots in the park. Mary Ellen said, Chip and Dale were adorable.
Drink lots of water. That sun will get you.
All right, again, the music changes and we are in a different time and place. Welcome to colonial America. Liberty Square I always find to be a peaceful place. It's nice. Crystal just joined. Hello to you. Welcome. Gonna stop for a minute in the shade to see if I can catch a comment or two. I think my phone warms up and the screen dims. It's a little bit harder to see. Kathy says, loves the Speedway, me too. Marianne joined the broadcast, hello to you. Susan, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Robert says, looks like a nice place to be. Are the parks decorated for Halloween? Yes. Well, at least the Magic Kingdom is. So as you walk into Main Street USA, you can see the pumpkins and garlands up. Looks good. It's actually mostly the traditional stuff that they put up each year. Someone asked, how does reservation work? Sorry, the name flew by before I could see it. But it's a good question. It's actually a really important question because if you don't have it, you can't get in. So Disney has a set capacity for each park each day. And if you want to visit a park, you need to have both a ticket and a reservation. Reservations are available in advance. You have to get it in advance. And there are different numbers of slots for pass holders, for day ticket holders, and for people who are staying at a Disney Resort hotel. Generally speaking, if you're not going to be here on a big holiday, you've got a very good shot of getting the reservation you want whenever you want if you're staying at a Disney hotel. Usually similar if you have a day ticket. If you're a pass holder, you have to kind of plan ahead a little more because it seems like there are fewer reservation slots available, especially on the weekends. They tend to go fast. So you need to have a reservation and a ticket. The number of reservations available varies by the sort of person you are, pass holder versus day ticket holder versus staying at a resort. And yeah, that's how it works. And it all happens on the Disney app or the Disney website. You can check out the availability for the reservations. You can also make the reservation, and your reservation needs to be linked to your ticket so that when you go and scan your ticket at the entry touch points, Disney checks to make sure you have a reservation. Guy, good morning to you. Welcome. Susan said Magic Kingdom and Epcot are favorite parks. Those are two great ones. Magic Kingdom is definitely one of my favorites. Well, I guess I don't have a least favorite. This looks like the line for Peter Pan. This is often stretching way out. The lines just have grown longer these days because of social distancing. Doesn't mean that you'd have a wait like you would in a normal time. But Peter Pan normally has a good long wait, no matter. So this is interesting. Straight ahead, there's a lot of construction scrims in place now for It's a Small World. So it looks like some work is happening in the queue area or the facade. And because of that, it's a little bit of a tight stretch here. All right, let's see what the wait time looks like for Peter Pan. I'm guessing at least 50 minutes, but let's see. 50 minutes. Hey, I got that one on the nose. I should go buy a lottery ticket today. All right, we will continue our tour down Fantasyland. It's nice to see the Regal Carousel running. Beautiful antique, just wonderfully maintained. All right, next up, we're going to see what things look like as we go past the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Still one of the most popular attractions in all of Walt Disney World. Long wait times, a lot of fun, very accessible to all members of the family. It's fun to see the castle from this perspective. You can see PhilharMagic. Looks good. Let's stop for a second and take in the carousel. It's fun music. Okay, Christy just joined. Hello to you. Susan, practicing her wee. Raymond said, are the park tickets reduced, there being no fireworks or parades? Nope, no they are not. So Disney is still charging the same prices, although Disney a while back instituted a variable pricing scheme. So sometimes, depending on the days you're coming, the prices go up or down. So if you're coming on New Year's Eve, for example, which is traditionally the very busiest day of the year, you're going to pay more than if maybe you come on December 5th, which is sort of a slower time because it's after Thanksgiving but before Christmas. So Disney is still continuing variable pricing. You do pay different amounts on different days, but Disney, to the best of my knowledge, has not reduced prices based on the availability of what they're offering in the parks. Gail, hello to you. Mary is watching. Welcome, Mary. Stephanie says, all the love from Boston. Thank you. Nice to hear from people in the Northeast. All right, we continue our tour of the Magic Kingdom today. Feels a little more spread out here, crowd level-wise. So we are going to see what the wait time looks like on Seven Dwarfs. But this is something very curious right here. Maurice's Amazing Popping Machine is typically over in the new Fantasyland section, not far from Enchanted Tales with Belle. It looks like it has been relocated here to across from Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That's the first time I've seen it in this location. I guess that's the bonus of having a cart on wheels. Well, it looks like it's in a different home. Okay, standby wait time for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, 70 minutes, which actually isn't so bad. It's been very typical to wait 2 or 3 hours for that attraction. Still relatively new, Disney-wise, and very, very popular. Okay, next up we're going to see what things look like for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Also a popular attraction. Well, not bad. It's like 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes is not bad at all. Brian, good morning to you in Canada. Thank you for being here. It's nice to see you. Christine from Chicago is going to be back in January. Good time to come. You get to escape some of the winter weather there in the Midwest and enjoy a little bit of relatively warmer weather and sunshine here in Florida. we welcome you. Standby is 15 minutes for the Mad Tea Party. Let's go see what's happening with the Speedway. The line isn't too long. I'm going to spend some time waiting for it so we can get some views of the new Tron coaster construction. Actually, if you can see over the tops of the trees, there's one of the construction cranes that's in place that is doing some of the work for Tron. It'll be very interesting to see when that opens. It's going to bring a lot of excitement to this park, which already has its big share of excitement. Leon, hello to you. Thank you for joining me. Rochelle, good morning. Matthew said, would have been there last night. Sorry that that didn't happen. Sounds like plans were changed. I hope that all is okay. Debbie says, the mine train is the only thing left undone. Saving it for a February trip. Good idea. Definitely want to check it out. It is a really fun attraction and good for the whole family. You know, the line here seems a little bit longer than maybe what I want to check out. So we're going to do plan B. We're going to go over here towards Dumbo, and we're going to see off to the side if we can get a little bit of a view of Tron. And if Dumbo doesn't have a super long wait, maybe we'll take that so we can get a little bit of view on what's happening here in Storybook Circus. You can see over here to the left the line for the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train stretching way out into Storybook Circus. Sherry says, loves to get a view of the construction. I think that's what that comment was. Happy to share it with you as much as we can legally do so. Last time I came back this way, Big Top Souvenirs, which is one of the largest souvenir shops here at the Magic Kingdom, was still closed, and it looks like it is still closed now. So of course the Emporium is open as the primary place for shopping all things Magic Kingdom. But I'm a little surprised the Big Top Souvenirs remain shut down. All right, we're going to go over to the side by the Barnstormer and see if we can peek into the Tron construction. Kathy says, wow. Chris has joined. Hi, Chris. Nice to see you. I'll take a little peek here. Lisa said, is the Liberty Bell running? It has been since the reopening, although I do believe that there is a refurbishment planned. So that may be happening right now. Actually didn't notice when I walked by. Karen from Houston has 3 weeks to go. I hope you have a great trip. All right, let's walk over near the Barnstormer and see what we can catch as far as the Tron construction goes. It seems like a lot of the exterior for the Gravity building, as it is called, the building that holds a lot of the show components, is wrapping up. You can see a bit of it through the trees with the blue and white panels. All right, looks like some people are having fun in the Barnstormer. Someone, I think Bonnie maybe, sorry, didn't see the name in time, asked if Disney provides masks. So no, they don't. They don't give them to you, but they are available for sale. In many of the gift shops, you can buy a cloth mask that has a character design on it. And there are vending machines, at least at the Ticket and Transportation Center, where you can purchase sort of a normal disposable one. All right, so we get a pretty good view here of the Tron coaster beyond the spot where people are lined up for the Barnstormer. You can see the blue and white building. And if we look up a little bit, you can see the construction crane, which appears to be quiet today, but there has been a lot of activity here in the construction area. All right, we'll continue our tour. We're going to walk back through Tomorrowland, check out what's going there. Gail says, Liberty Bell was closed last Monday. I think that was the comment. Thank you for looking that up for me, Gail. I appreciate it. All right, so here's a spot that I normally don't walk. because when you do, you would traditionally get soaked. But here is the splash pad, which is now not an option. Water and have fun. Very cool. Yvonne, thank you for joining. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Kathy says, looks like they're making good progress. I think so. Someone was asking about turkey legs. Yep, you can still get them. Jason has joined. Hello to you. Mary Beth said, almost as good as being here. Glad to share some fun with you. Save some shoe leather from your tennies as well. Okay, we're hearing the announcement that we hear all throughout the day about social distancing and keeping your mask on. We're going to exit out of Storybook Circus, hang a bit of a left, and check out what's going on in Tomorrowland. Susan said, nice. Sarah's joined the broadcast. Nice to see you, Sarah. Trish said, how are the crowds? So the crowd levels, in my estimation, have definitely been growing, especially the last month or so. Disney is restricted capacity. You still have to have a reservation in order to come in. But it seems to me like more and more people are coming out, especially on the weekends when all the pass holders and locals show up. Every once in a while, I'll be able to get over to Epcot on a weekday. And my experience there has been at the end of the day, in the middle of the week, Epcot is still pretty quiet. So weekends are definitely the busiest time as far as I've seen. Luann, hello to you, and Jason joined the broadcast. Wanda from Wisconsin says, loves the broadcast. Thank you so much. Appreciate your being here. Yvonne's got 53 days to go. Amy Beth loves all the different smells. It's interesting that you say that because I just walked by the popcorn stand that's here in Storybook Circus, and oh, it smells good. David is giving a big thumbs up for Tomorrowland. It's fun to check out what's going on over here. Loretta's joined. Hello to you. Rita says it's Saturday, so it's more crowded. Yes, this is true. The weekends do tend to be busy. Susan's going during the week. Good for you. Kathy says, oh, my Disney experience was 5 minutes for Splash Mountain. Wow, if I read that right. That's pretty good. Probably because they've been down. Now they're going to refill the queue and people are getting right on. Very nice. Pat's got 4 days to go. Hope you have a very good trip. Terry Ann going to be here in 2 weeks. Looks like the end of the line for the Speedway still stretches out here quite a ways. I'm guessing it's at least still a 20 or 30 minute wait. Cosmic Rays, I don't see a crowd of people gathered there yet. Maybe they have not quite opened yet. Or they do now have mobile ordering, so maybe I see some people going in. So you typically have to place an order for your food before you enter the restaurant. And then you get a text that's ready, and you pick it up and you find a place to sit. All right, we're going to check out what the wait times look like for the Speedway. Certainly got a good long line. So over here, beyond the Speedway, on the other side of the tree, you can see some temporary scaffolding up. I believe that brown scaffolding is temporary as they're putting up the white metal pieces that will hold up the canopy, which really makes a statement at night as it is illuminated. It's really going to add a lot of color to Tomorrowland, which is also already a very colorful area. Okay, Speedway, 25 minutes. Not bad. Let's continue on. I'm looking on whether the Astro Orbiter is operating today. I don't really see it flying at the moment. Troy is a Tomorrowland fan. Me too. It's a fun part of the park. Debbie went on Flight of Passage 3 times last week. Great. Susan said, is the Haunted Mansion... Oh, I missed the message. I think it's the Haunted Mansion operating. It is. I actually did a little test over at the Haunted Mansion to see if I might be able to do a broadcast if anything was going to come through. And unfortunately, it's just a bunch of black if I do a video inside the Haunted Mansion. Oh, okay, so Astro Orbiter is up and operating today. Very good. David has joined. Hello to you. Regina says, how much is a ticket? So Disney has in place variable ticketing. You will pay a different price depending on the days that you select. So the best way to find the pricing is to go to disneyworld.com, go to the place where you can purchase tickets and enter the specific days you want to go. Generally speaking, you're going to pay about $100 a day if you're buying an individual day. But Disney wants you to spend all your vacation here, so the more days you buy, the lower the cost per day. So if you come for one day, your cost per day is probably going to be $100. If you come for maybe 7 days, cost per day might be, I don't know, I'll guess 60 or something like that. But because of the variable pricing, it is important to check out the Disney website. All right, my eyesight's not quite good enough, but it looks like standby for Space Mountain, maybe 40 or 60 minutes. Unfortunately, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover is still down. One of my favorite attractions. Hopefully it's getting some TLC so it can continue on for many years to come. Irene, hello to you. Leslie, any word on when annual passes will be available again? So Disney has started to sell passes to people who had them and canceled them or allowed them to lapse, but I have not seen any information on when people who didn't have a pass might be able to get one. So no news on that yet. Rita, do you ever live stream during the week? I have on occasion, but not typically. So Saturday morning is my normal time. Every once in a while, I'll get an opportunity to do a live stream during the week. In fact, I did one a few weeks ago when I did a test of trying to broadcast on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. That test was successful, but since then, the technology has not cooperated with me. David says, bring back the People Mover. You know, that's a t-shirt right there, my friend. Debbie, hello to you. All right, let's head over and see what the standby wait time looks like for Buzz Lightyear before we wrap it up for today. Amy has joined and Jason as well. Welcome. Diane loves the People Mover. Me too. It is a relaxing way to take a circle tour of Tomorrowland. Take a load off your feet, get a little bit of a view, get a bit of air conditioning here and there. Mark said, Jennifer said no Fast Pass. So as of right now, Disney is not operating Fast Pass. Everything is standby. We'll see what happens in the future. I think Disney is probably pouring over lots of data right now. And of course, things are changing quickly. It's hard to say what life might look like 2 months from now or 2 years from now. But Disney was working on a new app called the Genie app to help you plan. And for people who are not deep into their Disney planning, they were definitely and are at a disadvantage from those who take time to figure things out ahead. So we'll see what things look like in the future. All right, Buzz Lightyear, 45 minutes. It's got a line that's stretching all over the place. Hi there.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you.
You too. Vince, hello to you from Largo. Susan says, misses it. Mike says, thanks again for all that I do. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. It's very nice of you to say. So here's something else that's kind of new. The lunching pad has reopened. This quick service restaurant here underneath the Astro Orbiter is now back up and rocking. So it's nice to have another place to eat. Looks like a lot of people are taking advantage of it, which is great. Jackie says, thanks for the Disney fix. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure. I appreciate your joining me today. John says, missing it all. It is a fun place to be, and I'm glad to be able to share some of it with all of you. Okay, everybody, thanks so much for joining me today on this live broadcast, direct from the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World in Florida on kind of a warm and sticky Saturday, but still a good day. I hope that you all have a great upcoming weekend. Thank you as always for joining. I enjoy all the comments and chatting back and forth, sharing the news as I know it. Thanks also for the hearts and the thumbs up, especially the shares. It's a great way to get the word out. So I hope that you all have a wonderful weekend. And until next time, God bless.